Justifying the attack on Ukraine, Putin said that one of the reasons was NATO's approach to Russia's borders. Ukraine wants to join NATO, he said, and this threatens Russia's security. Putin even invoked Article 51 of the UN Charter on Self-Defense, claiming that Russia was defending itself against an attack by Ukraine. This is an absolute lie, as are the other reasons for military aggression, but let's look at it in more detail anyway. It is most relevant to consider Russia's reaction to real NATO enlargement. After all, no one was going to accept Ukraine into NATO in the coming decades. Therefore, let's look at examples of countries that have recently begun to join NATO. After the attack on Ukraine, Finland and Sweden thought that their peace treaties with Russia could be broken in the same way that Russia broke its peace treaty with Ukraine. So they started the process of joining this alliance. And do you know how Russia reacted to the actual expansion of NATO? Putin said he was not concerned about Finland and Sweden joining NATO. But where is the logic? According to his rationale for attacking Ukraine, Russia would have to attack Finland and Sweden as well to ensure its security and prevent NATO from expanding. But this did not happen. Moreover, Putin said that this is not a problem for Russia, and that these countries have the right to join wherever they want. Why is Russia not against other countries joining NATO, but against Ukraine's accession? Why has Russia been opposing any movement of Ukraine towards NATO for several decades? Because for several decades, Russia has been planning military aggression against Ukraine. And the establishment of Ukraine's relations with the alliance could have complicated this attack. And since Russia has no plans to occupy Finland and Sweden, it is not concerned about their accession to NATO at all. Putin does not consider NATO a threat, he knows they will not attack Russia. A famous Russian writer of the Soviet period, Shukhin, once wrote in his diary that the whole of Russia is affected by lies. Everything that is done with the use of deception. This is still the case today. I have yet to hear a single public statement from Russia that does not contain an obvious deception. It is hard for people in the West to believe that there is not a single word of truth in any of Russia's official statements. They do not believe that it is possible to lie so cynically. But it is possible. It is not for nothing that Putin called Goebbels a talented man, because he uses exactly his methodology, the most incredible lie, which must be repeated constantly until it is believed.